Next, may we call on Reverend Father Miha Majetic from Kazakhstan.
I would say this, what I will read is written by the bishop, because I'm only 1.5 years in the country, and I cannot make exercise, I cannot write about something I don't know. And luckily the bishops are not here, so 80% of greetings I can leave out. So, honorable participants of the Congress, dear brothers and sisters, let me greet you on behalf of our little flock of Kazakhstan. There are 17 million people live in the vast territory of the Central Asia country, which is the 9th biggest country, 9 times bigger than Italy, and I think is the 9th biggest country in the whole world. It's the total number of the Catholics in Kazakhstan is 150,000 people. In the past, Kazakhstan was part of Soviet Union. During the 30s and 40s years of the 20th century, the country had been place of deportation for a lot of nations from Europe and Asia, including Korean and Japanese people. The heritage of the past is the fact that besides native people, the Kazakhs, there are representatives of 130 nationalities and ethnic groups. The wonderful phenomena is cooperative and peaceful existence of all the people who are different not only in the culture but also in their religion. 70% are Muslims, 20% are Russian Orthodox Christians, and the rest are the other religious confessions. Since 1991, Kazakhstan had been an independent and secular state that guarantees its citizens freedom of conscience and religion. In 2001, John Paul II visited our country, and in his speech he underlined the phenomena of peaceful living of people in various nationalities and religions. At the same time, he also paid attention to the importance of building of the future based on honesty, love, and constant dialogue. Pointing out that civilization of love, John Paul II encouraged the people of Kazakhstan to become the bridge between the religions, nations, and continents. I recall these historical and modern aspects of Kazakhstan because we all understand the fragility of the present world and importance of the dialect. Nowadays it is often said, but not the dialogue of the culture, but about the inevitable conflicts of civilization. In this context, Kazakhstan is a good example of peaceful existence of people of different nationalities and religions. In the field of family life, Kazakh nation has a lot of wonderful traditions, having many children, respecting the elderly, hospitality, and openness to the needs of the others. There is also a hard post-Soviet heritage, which is a lot of divorce, abortions, lack of responsibility in the family, especially among the men, and one of the causes is alcohol. Catholic Church tries to bring the gospel about the Familiaris Consortio and Evangelium Vitae. We do it with the help of the gospel, catechesis, courses of the natural family planning, and spiritual exercises for the married couples. There are also movements in some parishes like Home Like Church, Spousal Dialogue, and I will add to the bishop, it's also a movement of the pure hearts for the youth, so no sex before marriage, in a short. The second movement is not only for the Catholics, but also for the Muslims. We have established the Sanctity of Life of the Week of our Archdiocese of Astana. It lasts from March 19, the festivity of St. Joseph, till the March 25th, the festivity of Our Lady. In deeply hope that our Asian Congress will help us and others to understand that the future comes from the family which supports forgiveness, love, and openness to accept each human life. That's the words from our Archbishop Thomas Petam, and I can only add because I had no bell, I think. So in Kazakhstan, just recently they was proposing the Congress to be accepted the polygamy, but the Congress ruled it out. One of the reasons is on each man, it comes 8 women. So they want to find the husbands for the wives. And the bad thing is, there was, few years ago, there was possible anti-abortion propaganda in the hospital, which is now banned. The church is not allowed to enter the hospitals. And I can say, from what we have heard today in the morning, our diocese have one safe house for the pregnant woman that want to keep the child, so they can find a place where they can pull out of society to keep the child and bring him to life. Thank you very much.